kick right into it with Security Plus training, going over threat actors. Security Plus training, going over threat actors. Pardon that reverb there. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. A second here. Cool. Let me just do this. Yep, cool. We're all good there. All right. So we're just gonna hop right into it. It's gonna be, oh, actually I should change the category, right? Because it's not really software development. This is gonna be co-working. Cool. All right. So yeah, we're gonna hop right into it. The last thing I was doing was pertaining to certificates and how certificates work, certificate authorities work, and all that, and stapling and things like that. So now we're gonna go into threat actors, which I thought I had a section on. Let me see.
Is the cause of an event that affects the security of others. We often refer to these actors as malicious actors because the actions that they take tend to have a negative effect on the security of others. We'll often describe the characteristics of these particular threat actors with a series of attributes. In this video, we'll step through these threat actors and how some of these attributes may be associated with their actions. When you refer to an attack or you're doing research on an attack of your organization, it's useful to know who the threat actor is. This might help you get a better understanding of why this attack is happening and what their ultimate goal was in performing this attack. Attackers can come from anywhere. Sometimes the attackers work for your organization and they're inside the company itself, or they may be outside the organization trying to gain access through a number of different public resources. The number of available resources or financial funding is another way to characterize a threat actor. If they don't have any money, they may have limited access to resources, or they might be a threat actor that has a large amount of money available and can provide a number of different attacks based on those resources. It's also useful if we can determine a level of sophistication for this particular attacker. It may be useful to know if somebody has no idea the script they happen to be running or what the results of it might be, or if somebody's able to build their own tools and provide their own capabilities. And of course, the attacker might have a set of skills that fits somewhere in the middle between those two. One of the comments I'll often hear from others when describing certain attacks against organizations is they'll ask, why would somebody want to do that? Well, the answer is many, many, many different reasons. There could be a need to find data and be able to exfiltrate that data from the organization. This may be a competitor performing espionage, wanting to know what another company may be working on. Maybe they're just trying to disrupt the service in that company to create problems for their customers. And there could be a number of different motivations, and that simply depends on the situation, the attacker, and who's being attacked. Let's step through a number of different threat actors and see if we can figure out what their motivations might be. Let's start with a threat actor that is usually on the outside of your organization. This would be a nation state. The attacker and who's being attacked. Let's step through a number of different threat actors and see if we can figure out what their motivations might be. Let's start with a threat actor that is usually on the outside of your organization. This would be a nation state. This is often referenced as an entire government or an security. A government might have many different motivations for an attack or disruption of your services. These could be things like data exfiltration, philosophical reasons, maybe political reasons for performing this attack, or they may just be trying to disrupt the services that you're already providing. And ultimately, a government may be trying to pull someone into a war. As you can imagine, a government has enormous resources available for these attacks. A government might use these resources to have constant attacks against their enemies and be able to attack multiple locations at the same time. Very often, these types of attacks are referred to as APTs, or Advanced Persistent Threats. These can be especially dangerous threat actors because they have the resources of an entire government behind them. They can afford to have the most sophisticated developers creating very advanced attack types, and they're using these resources to attack military control locations, utilities, or to get control of another country's finances. If you're interested in seeing what a combination of governments working together can do to create a very sophisticated attack, you might want to look into the Stuxnet worm. This is a worm that was created by the United States and Israel, and it was specifically designed to destroy nuclear centrifuges. We moved from attackers that are Israel, and it would specifically designed to destroy nuclear centrifuges. We move from attackers that are very sophisticated to attackers that aren't sophisticated at all. These are unskilled attackers that may run scripts without any knowledge of what's happening under the surface. If the script works, then the attacker was successful. But if the script doesn't work, the attacker doesn't have the skills to understand why the attack didn't work and what they could do to modify these scripts. These are attackers that are simply motivated by the attack itself. They may be trying to disrupt services or exfiltrate data. Sometimes there is a philosophical or political reason behind the attack. Although it's common for these attackers to be on the outside of the organization trying to gain access, there are times when we found unskilled attackers on the inside of the organization as well. As we've already mentioned, these are generally unsophisticated attacks, and the unskilled attackers generally don't have a lot of resources available. They certainly would not have the backing of a government or a large organization, and that means they're really looking for the easiest way in using scripts that are readily available. If you're a hacker who's motivated by political reasons, a philosophical difference, maybe you'd like to disrupt or damage an organization, we might categorize you as a hacktivist. This hacktivist or hacker activist is someone who's commonly considered to be outside the organization, but they could also work towards getting hired to be part of the organization and become an internal threat. These are often very sophisticated technologists, and they can use that knowledge to be able to attack in very specific ways. They might focus on denial of service. They might be trying to gain access to a website so they can put their own messages or deface the website that's already existing, or maybe they're looking to find private documents that they can then release to the public. Fortunately for us, hacktivists don't tend to have a large amount of finances available to perform these hacks, but there's some organizations that will perform fundraising so they will have the money to apply towards their hacktivism. An insider threat is an especially difficult problem to locate and even more difficult to stop if they want to do something malicious. This is more than someone simply writing their password down on a yellow sticky and keeping it under their keyboard. This might be someone who's out for revenge or financial gain against the organization. With an insider threat, all of the resources already exist within the organization, and this individual is simply taking advantage of the resources that already exist. This is why it's so important during the hiring process that the proper vetting is done to make sure that you're not hiring somebody who is then going to work inside of your organization to attack you. You can think of this type of attacker as having a medium level of sophistication, but where they really excel is knowing exactly where in the organization the data might be and how to circumvent the existing security controls to gain access to that data. Our perception of organized crime may go back to old movies, but in reality, there is a great deal of organized crime in the cybersecurity arena. Threat actors categorized as organized crime are usually motivated by money. Everything they're doing is to be able to make a profit from the attacks that they're performing. Since organized crime is in the business of making money, they often have a number of resources available that they can apply towards these types of attacks. These organizations might have a corporate structure where one person will be doing the hacking, another person is managing the different exploits and creating new exploits, somebody else sells the data to a third party, and you might even have somebody handling customer support, especially in the cases where the organized crime group is targeting organizations with ransomware. It's difficult to fight an attacker that has this much money available, and they're going to find many different ways to try to gain access to your data. A threat actor we don't often consider is one that's in our own organization and working around the existing policies and procedures of the IT department. We refer to this as shadow IT, and it's usually a group or department that is working around the rules that have been put in place by your existing IT department. They might build their own infrastructure, install their own applications, and start using them without the IT department even realizing what's happening. This is a group that doesn't have to deal with the limitations that come with an IT department, such as change control or budgeting. Instead, they'll use their own budget or credit cards to be able to purchase their own cloud-based services and be able to access those from their browser. These groups are obviously limited by the amount of budget they might have, but in many cases, they can create quite an infrastructure using a small amount of budget and connecting to devices that may be in the cloud. In some cases, none of these people have a background in information technology. They don't understand what's required for backups or change control, and this can obviously put a huge risk on the organization, especially if no one in this shadow IT department has any consideration of what security should be in place. Let's summarize these threat actors into this single table. We'll look at the nation state, unskilled, hacktivist, insider threat, organized crime, and shadow IT. The nation state, unskilled, hacktivist, and organized crime tend to be external to the organization, but insider threats and shadow IT are commonly internal. The resources for each of these different threat actors can vary, where you might have a nation state with extensive resources available, and unskilled attacker may have very limited resources. We can also see that threat actors like organized crime and nation states might have a very high level of sophistication, but if we find a threat actor who may be unskilled or be in the shadow IT department, they might have very low or limited sophistication. And of course, all of these threat actors have their own motivations for performing these attacks. And if you are a nation state, you may have a specific goal to be able to disrupt or create problems for a different government. Or if you're an insider threat, you're out for revenge or some type of financial gain. If we understand the motivation, we can then adjust our security to best prevent this type of attacker from gaining access to our
See, this this one's just wrong. It's obfuscation. It's not tokenization. It's not. I mean, maybe another word for cephalography is obfuscation. It's definitely not hashing. It's not salting. It has to be. Okay. I did listen to your suggestions. For whatever reason, they're not going through. Some of those messages should have gone away by now, but they're not. Um, But thanks for stopping by. As you can see, I'm just studying. I think I got most of these right. Incorrect highlighted. Okay, I don't like how it did. I should have been more specific. Troubleshooting is half the battle. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I have to figure out why those messages aren't going away, because you brought up a really good point that it kind of covers up things. So hope to get that resolved shortly. So what did I get wrong? Number 3, number 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That all within one section? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All security architecture. So that is a weak area. So weak as of today's date. Weak area is security. Oh yeah, it's a good point. Let me get music going. I had it before, but that was when I was where's my playlist? Sorry, I'm like blanking. There we go. And the one I love most is I something. I believe in you. Yeah. There we go. Thank you for the reminder, Noodles. I greatly appreciate it. Bum ba bum ba bum bum. Okay. So my weak area is security architecture. Sure. And how many did I get wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Way more than I would have liked. Oh, thank you for reminding me about taxes. I have to do my taxes, but that sucks. Lyft? What is Lyft doing? And I hate the idea of people, your son's doctor giving you a hard time. Like, that sucks, man. You're meant to help. But yeah, what's going on with Lyft and I guess the doctor? TurboTax makes more sense because fuck them. It's a stupid system that doesn't need to exist, but only exists because of lobbying. But that's what it is. Lyft driver stood on the opposite of the parking lot for 20 minutes until I texted him. I mean, that's not funny, but it's also funny because it's like, what, dude, what the fuck were you doing? Dude, what the fuck were you doing? And I also love the idea of you just like seeing him and being like, all right, I'm gonna watch a video or something. And it's like, he's still there? Okay, dude, like, let's not waste time. Okay, forgot my keyboard is still semi-broken. That's gonna be maybe the first thing I get when I get any money from Twitch is a new keyboard. This is broken. Should I be able to do the mental math of this? Absolutely I should, but I'm not going to. So divided by 15. So damn. Okay, not great. That is a 67. Not great. So that means I know 67% of this material. I'm weakest in this area. I need, that's 3, that's 70, 80, 90, 100, 30, 37% more to learn. When you look at it like that, it's not so bad. It's like, okay, but that's a really small amount to actually learn. That's so dumb. Don't you also have a car? Well, I imagine maybe you're probably out somewhere. Ortho, the ortho took an HR to my son's. I don't know what that means. Took an HR to my son's expanders and didn't do his filing because they were overbooked. Oh, okay, gotcha. Took an hour to put my son. Okay, gotcha. I thought I'm still in like work mode, so I literally thought HR, and I was like, human. Where does human resources have to do with this? Duh. My bad. 100%. But that sucks. And yes, that is a goal. I need to go over 37% of the information, which is a minority of the information. A little over a quarter of the information I forgot or did not learn properly. So luckily this is gonna highlight that for me. So correct answer is B. That's for number 3. What did I say it was? I said C. Oh, why did I even say C? Now, I don't know why I said C. I in no shape or form did I think that this was the correct answer. I really did think it was B, so I don't even count that one. This was incorrect input on my behalf, so that's just more about me being careful, because I did not think it was this at all. I truly thought it was this, so that's right. So all right, that one makes me feel better because that wasn't as bad. That's incorrect input, so I'll count it because it is my bad. I did still make the mistake, but I don't need to relearn that at least. But Noodles, I hope that things get better soon. It's not so much of a pain in the ass the rest of the day. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm guessing TurboTax is just them not. I don't know. What's the deal with TurboTax? Trying to redeem this day, but it isn't working. Oh, Noodles, that sucks. It's moments like this where I'm like, I wish I could come over and just give you a hug. Like, that sucks to have a shitty day. I don't know. That sucks. I really wish I could help. Oh man. TurboTax says I owe the government. Yeah. I'm in the similar boat for the first time ever. Yeah, I don't know, without disclosing too much about myself, I know once you hit 6 figures, again, America is dismantling the middle class. Once you hit 6 figures, I'm taxed at a higher rate now than I was before I made 6 figures. I don't know if that's the case for you, but yeah. Once I hit 6 figures, I started owing the government money, so that was fun. That's fun. It's like, hey, you make more money, so you owe us more money. And it's like, well, then I don't make more money. Like, you're literally taking it from me. I don't make more money. I'm being punished for earning more, which is crazy. I'm not a millionaire or billionaire. What the fuck is your problem? Did they provide a justification? It is stupid. It is super stupid. Did they say why you owe more money? Is it because you make more money that they're like, hey, we're gonna start taxing you at a higher rate? Which is, again, unethical. Like, that's crazy. It's not like you're a millionaire or billionaire. Okay, so that one I got right. Immutable ledger. It's not immutable though. It has a hash on each log of the ledger. Blockchain tampers resistance becomes from its immutability. Decentralized ledger not. Okay, granted, I didn't think that was 100% the right answer, but I don't think it's right to say that it's immutable. It is mutable, but it would be detected because of the hash. So to say it can't be changed, I think is inaccurate. So I'm going to challenge that one. They did say, but still. No, fair. I mean, again, yeah. Anyway, my stuff for DreamCon is coming in today, so hopefully that makes me feel better. Well, I really hope it does. I really hope it does. That's so exciting. I'm so excited to hear about your time at DreamCon. Like, that sounds awesome. Oh man, that sounds so cool. Let me also adjust this camera because I thought it was lower. Meep morp. Yeah, I really hope that does make you feel better because that sucks. Truly, like, the idea of anybody that's not a millionaire or billionaire owing taxes is crazy. Like, you already take a significant amount of your income paycheck to paycheck, so to be like, and at the end of the year you still owe us money. It's like, dude, you took thousands upon thousands out. Like, what are you saying I still owe you? It's crazy. Yeah, the IRS told me I think I owe them money for the next 2 or 3 years, so I get no refund for the next 2 to 3 years because I make too much money, which is dumb. Yes. Yeah, super gross. Truly, to just be like, hey, see, you're working your way out of poverty. Well, fuck you for doing so. Like, but then after I get to like a millionaire status, then it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're cool. We don't have to tax you as much. Well, I imagine they have loopholes and things like that, but like, ugh, gross. Okay, so number 4, I'm gonna question. Sucks. I really do hope that makes you feel better. I recently bought my ticket for for Dragon Con. So I'm really excited for that. And then depending on how Dragon Con goes this year, I may go to DEF CON next year. I think DEF CON is going to be the conference that I go to every year. I'm going to try to make it. I go to DreamCon and I go to DEF CON every year. I'm really upset that I'm missing DreamCon this year, but it was not going to come together already. Already, I feel like I'm behind for Dragon Con, and that's 5 months from now. But I still got to get the plane ticket and what the hell is it? Plane ticket and the hotel. I got to figure out where the hell I'm going to be living at. Staying at, rather. Did you tell me who you're cosplaying as for DreamCon? Oh, right. The Sonic character, right? The hot Sonic character, I think. Not the edgelord one, but like the cute one. Amy, yes, exactly. Amy, Sonic. Yeah, the cute one. I forgot what the edgelord one is, but she was pivotal in my growing up and Rule 34ing of things. Not Amy, the other one. But yeah, I think that it's gonna look awesome, and I can't wait to see it. I hope you post it on Instagram, and I hope you do a Twitch stream working on it. I think that would be really cool. I'd love to see that. the overall process, because I want to dress up as Usopp for Dragon Con, but I also don't know the effort involved in that. I think I should also turn off the notification for each message coming in, because I can see it. It's a lot of sewing. I made a dress from scratch. Oh wow, dress from scratch is crazy. Kudos to you, but a dress from scratch is crazy. I think that being a non-sewer, but I mean, it sounds pretty intense. To like the dimensions of it, to make sure it's the right fit and everything. But that's cool. I mean, well, you said you made it, so it's already done? Oh, this one I knew too, but I didn't get it right. This one I did know, but I said the wrong thing. Not revoke. OCSP is for revoke. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, wow, pretty much. Did you stream it? I would have loved to see like a timeline or a time lapse of it. That would have been hella cool. Just, but I also understand if it's like an annoying, time-inducive process. You got a kid and everything, so I understand why you wouldn't. But I wish I could see the whole process. Just need to hem everything and setting up the accessories. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. I'd love to see it. I imagine the accessories is just a little like bracelet. I forgot the word for bracelet in that moment. Ew, old Amy looked horrible. Thank God for the redesign. Yeah, I guess that and the shoes are the accessories. That'd be hard to do because I'm going to someone else to use their sewing machine. Fair enough. Fair enough. How many people have a sewing machine just in their house? Bracelet, hair, gloves. Oh yeah, gloves. Duh. Ring. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm underestimating how much it goes into it because I think I'm also thinking like for my Usopp cosplay, it's not going to be heavily intensive. Number one, I don't need to worry about makeup. The main thing is like I'm not going to do the nose, but either way, my thing is not going to be as intensive. But kudos to you for custom making your own dress. Like that's pretty badass. Okay, so number 4, I didn't number 3, I didn't genuinely get wrong. Number 4, I do question. Number 5, I knew the answer to, but I did genuinely get that one wrong. So no issues there. I should have known that. I've never heard of this a day in my life. Key exchange. Delphi Helaman enables secure systematic key exchange. It's an encryption algorithm, not a key exchange method. How am I gonna remember that? That's number 6. all the Afro punk stuff. The nose would be funny. Yeah, it would be funny, and I'm sure Usopp cosplay. My thing is, I think it would just be annoying. I think honestly, halfway through the day, I just stop wearing it because it just seems stupidly annoying. I mean, this guy looks awesome. He really did it. He did it perfectly. This looks awesome. But same with this girl. They both did a great job. Oh, Sniper King would be dope. Sniper King I could do because then I could attach the nose to the mask itself. Plus, I always liked that staff better than his new one. That would be cool. And I have a 3D printing lab that's not too far from here, so I'll figure that out. Because it's just a staff of a little bit of stuff, and then you just segment that out. That looks pretty simple to do. The staff is going to be a big thing for me, but this is like overalls. The nose, again, I think I'll just attach it to the same for this. Attach it right to the mask. I just have to get some time in the 3D printing lab to do so. Yeah, it is good. It is really good. Yeah, this looks awesome. This is an amazing Sniper King mask. Yeah, you don't need much. You really don't need much. You need overalls. I don't think Usopp post time skip has that wristband. I feel like I'm gonna accidentally spoil something for myself. Oh, he does. He does have that wristband. Okay. Yeah, it's just yellow overalls. I think I'll also be cold being shirtless, but fuck it. Luckily, I have the body for it. Oh, and the hat. I gotta get that hat too. I should create a list. You know what? I'll just do that really quick. Usopp. Cosplay. Well, we need... I think those are called overalls. I'm pretty sure that's the word for it. Blue and white. I didn't even know there was a Kamehameha Khan, and now I need to look that up. Give me 1 second. Sweatband. Bucket, hat, Sniper King, mask, slingshot. I did not spell that right. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Still didn't spell it right, but that's okay. This one, their Instagram will do a better job. Where's this taking place? Atlantic City, New Jersey. Oh wow. I guess good for Jersey. They should get something. I'm like, who does anything in Jersey? Are you going with a group or are you going solo, Noodles? I go to New Jersey, right? Yeah, like who does anything in Jersey? Who cares about New Jersey? I say it as somebody that is from there. I'm just, who cares? Who cares about New Jersey? Oh, adorable. Trying to make it to DreamCon. Oh, what? There's another, so many cons I've never heard about. It wasn't until, and that's another reason I'm grateful for Twitch. It wasn't until I started streaming. Oh, this is DreamCon. Never mind. You're talking about DreamCon. It was a misspelling. Yeah, that's a typo. Yeah. But yeah, DreamCon, and again, I'll see how Dragon Con goes this year, but I really think it's going to be DreamCon and DEF CON are the two I plan to go every year. We'll see how DreamCon or Dragon Con goes this year. Because Noel really likes that. He goes every year with his wife. So I was like, oh, I'll give it a shot. But then I was like, the panel I'm most interested in is hacking. And then I could just go to a hacking event that takes place in the same month. I thought about going to both, but I can't afford that. I can't afford to do that, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway. But you have everything figured out for DreamCon, right? You got your DreamCon ticket paid for. I don't know if you got the plane and room taken care of yet. Of course, those are big, costly things. God, I'm really mad I can't go. Next year for sure. Okay, so what do you, yeah. And so everything's basically set, it's just your cosplay that you need for DreamCon. Oh, I forgot about your extra ticket. I completely forgot about your extra ticket. Damn. I was literally just thinking to myself, I was like, could I go? Could I just buy this ticket? And then I'm like, what, how are you gonna do the plane? How are you gonna do board? Like there's costs associated with these things. Granted, the ticket is a cost, but it's like arguably the most affordable thing of the whole trip. When is this? Just on the off chance that I could, be reckless. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part, really. Like, unless you live in that state, like that con is so expensive. And even if you do, you kind of want to be near the center, for parties and after parties and all that stuff. You don't want to be so far away that you like go to the con and then you have to drive all the way home and then go to the con. Like, I should see what cons there are in my city. There has to be some, because all the time Twitch is mentioning a new, or chat I guess is mentioning a new con I've never heard of. Kamehameha Con, crazy. There was one that I took it away, but there's a couple different cons. Well, best of luck with selling the ticket. Hopefully, I don't know if you posted it on Facebook or something, or maybe Instagram. Jesus Christ, I hear about a new con every 3 seconds. Well, who cares about your ex? Fuck them. Respectfully, I'm on your side forever and always. What the hell is this con? Okay. Gorgeous woman. Awesome. Oh, blurred. I get it now. Oh my god, everyone's cosplay is fucking immaculate on this. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Wow. That's so cool. I mean, you know, F your ex, but like, really cool event. Oh, wow. So cool. It's like a DreamCon, but like different. But it's essentially DreamCon. Yo, everyone looks fly as fuck. Everyone looks fly as fuck. Urkel would also be an easy cosplay for me to do. I'm basically Savon. Yeah, this one looks cool. Where does this take place? Where are you? I don't care what it is. I get what it is. Where are you? Where do you take place, bitch? Location. There it is. Oh, Virginia. You said that in the chat too. My bad. I think Virginia would be cheaper to go to than DreamCon, just because of location. Then again, DreamCon switches where they are all the time, so who knows? But BlurredCon, I'll think about it. I'll think about it for next year, because I think I want to try to go to at least 2 cons a year, moving forward. Maybe I could. Maybe I could. Let me take this off screen real quick and see. Where does this take place again? Obviously Virginia, but where in Virginia? Let's go. No. It would be about a 6-hour drive from where I'm at right now, which is like, that's doable, but I'm like, I don't want to fucking drive 6 hours. I really don't. Yeah, 6 hours is doable, but I don't want to do that. Yeah. No. I mean, I'm sure it's much closer to me than you driving, but yeah, no. 6 hours is crazy. No concept for distance between. That's fair. That's fair. Again, I didn't know. I was like, maybe that is good, because I'm now in the South, so maybe that works. No, it's a crazy long drive. Crazy long drive. On a map, it doesn't look like the distance is too crazy, but you forgot. Plus, incorporating stops, that's going to be like a 7-hour drive. No. I'm not seeing any cool cons where I'm at, unfortunately. But that's fine. I'm just surprised because it's like a major city. But either way, Blurred Con sounds really, really cool. I also have to do my taxes, so thank you for that reminder. Matter of fact, let me Set a reminder tomorrow at 3 p.m. to look into and file taxes. Cool, because I will forget. Even though they're basically like, hey, you're gonna owe us money for the next couple years, and don't want to fuck with them anymore, then they're already fucking with me. All right. Oh, not study group. Not the thing from the study group. I need the stuff from self-test. Here we go. Yep. Again, do send me the pictures and stuff once you get it, so that way I can see what you got going on for DreamCon. And then I'll show you once I have to get, first and foremost, I have to get the ticket, or the plane ticket, and the where I'm gonna be staying at figured out. But once I have that those two things figured out, then for sure I'm gonna start doing my cosplay. I don't want to start the cosplay and then I end up not going for some reason. But I have enough money set aside. I should be able to do it. Cool. Thank you, Noodles. Noodles. It just feels like her name should be pronounced that way. I love that you said, yeah, for sure I'll do it, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Send me the you said you get your stuff for the cosplay today. Send me the pictures and stuff like that. I'd love to see it. And I also would love to know a little bit more about the process. Maybe we should do a joint Twitch stream and talk about it, because I love you've been doing it for years, so I'd love to know the process behind it. But that's what I was talking about before you blindly agreed to something. For sure. What if I was like, hey, can you give me $1,000 and be my sex slave for the next 10 years? Like, just blindly agreeing. Granted, it's not a contract, but still, you're funny. Yeah, I think that would be fun. That'd be fun. I'll hit you up on Discord and we can figure it out, because I think that would be fun. Maybe we could do it over a weekend or something. Like you said before, like I just want to switch it up a little bit more and be able to have conversations rather than what I'm usually doing, which is either studying or programming. So I'm usually not silent, but like super focused. All right, so number 4, right? Number 4, I'm questioning. Number 5, I should not have gotten wrong, but I did. That's on me. Number 6, I have no idea. All right, that's why I was over here. Website, company web server certificate that is compromised. What is the mechanism? Is OS? Yep. Oh wait. Are these out of order? A company server certificate that is compromised. Number 6. Oh, this is out of order. Oh, well, fuck me. You got it wrong. Obviously, yeah, it's not gonna be perfect, but I think it got the order wrong. 3 should be public key infrastructure. Okay, that's right. Public key infrastructure. Number 4 is blockchain. Nope. Number 4 is zero trust. Okay. Let's recalibrate. Some of these are out of order. Yeah, I'll also set a reminder. Set a reminder at 6 p.m. to hit up Noodles on Discord pertaining to co-stream. Cool. I have to do those. I have to do those reminders, otherwise I always forget. Is the Twitch? Is the stream frozen? It's frozen on my thingy. It's frozen on my thingy. Oh, you can see me fine. Okay, cool. All right, that's fine. Okay, because it went down by like a couple viewers, and I was like, oh, is that because it froze? No, it's because I started studying again. People are funny. It's literally a co-working and studying thing, and they were like, oh, well, you're studying now? Well, I'm out of here. People are so funny. Fine with getting things wrong, but if it's off, then it's off. I don't know why my stream manager is frozen. I don't know. Correct. B, originally C. Does that mean this is wrong? Correct. Originally, correct. Okay, I'm guessing all the originallys are wrong. It's being weird about that. Key corrections, question. Oh, okay, no, these are the ones I got wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so same amount wrong. Oh, wasn't ordering? Alright. Well, fuck me. Could have sworn it was. One, two. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Okay. Five of these are incorrect. I gotta recalibrate that later. Okay. Oh wow, I've been gone for a while. Okay, let me see here. so I still got those things wrong. So let me highlight the ones I got wrong, which are 3. Responsible for issuing and revoking, which is issuing and revoking isn't an option here. I think it's the OS whatever, right? Oh, it's the certificate authority. Duh. Okay, alright, that makes sense. Okay, so number 3. Number 5. Blockchain is immutable. Well, from data tampering, saying it's immutable due to its immutable ledger. Okay, so again, I do challenge that one then. Data 6. Just gonna grab a cup of coffee and some water. All right. So hey, I got a message from my job, so I'm gonna raid a friend of mine. I have to attend to this meeting, but then I hope to be on later to stream more, but I do not know if I will be able to. But in the meantime, you can support another black dev who's super funny. Of course. Thank you, Noodles, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It's super kind of you to. Appreciate it. God, sorry. It's super kind for you to do that. I really do appreciate it. Especially you showing me the ropes of this whole thing. Because I don't know. I didn't know, and I'm learning, and I really appreciate it, especially with all your experience and the community support that you get. And I can't wait to see your stream again. You getting back into streaming again. Can't wait for that, and I can't wait to see your cosplay. But I will see you later. Bye, Noodles.